Hey, Denise.
Hey, Susan, how are you?
Good. Just got out of work.
How was your day?
It was good, but I'm feeling a little stiff from sitting all day.
I was actually just going to get ready to take a walk if you want to join me.
Oh, I'd love to.
All right, come on.
Walking.
I've heard that by just walking 20 minutes a day, we can increase our heart rate by 50 beats a minute, and that significantly reduces the risk of cardiovascular disease and diabetes.
Wow. Now, the health benefits of walking are so many, but for me, the thing I love about walking is it gives me a chance to practice mindfulness.
Mindfulness.
Yeah.
So I assume by mindfulness you're talking about sort of letting go of the past and the future and coming into the moment here and now.
Yeah, it's really being able to redirect my mind away from all the chatter in my head to my 5 senses.
I love it.
So, and today's such a wonderful day for that because, if we tune into our sense of smell, I can even smell lilacs.
I can too.
Wow.
I noticed that, especially during a busy day, it's easy to find myself breathing shallowly instead of taking deep breaths. And when I walk outside, I notice that I'm more likely to be taking deep breaths. And that relaxes my entire body.
Yeah, Thich Nhat Hanh is the person that really introduced me to mindful walking. And he says it's his favorite part of the day. And he's able to be so intently mindful about, every little step. So, really advise you to take such slow steps and really paying attention to all the sensations that are going through your body and what you're noticing. So when you do this all the time, Denise, but it's so cool. You notice things that you never noticed before. For example, the sensation in my feet that
They're sort of rolling from heel to toe against the surface of the road.
And even the way my toes are squishing in my shoe.
To sort of get a grip like a gecko.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm also noticing the subtle breezes. I mean, it's a warm day, but I can feel the cool breezes against my skin. And I love it.
There's just that little touch of coolness.
It's refreshing.
It's very refreshing. And it's a very light breeze, but it feels like you're getting a nice splash of water on your face.
I love that.
Yeah.
I'm also noticing that after such a long winter, when our eyes are accustomed to gray and white, that it's almost like my eyes are drinking in the green and all the subtle shades of green and the beautiful flowers.
It's so true. We don't notice all the variation in color and shadow and texture as we're going about our day, and we're in our heads thinking about what we need to do next, how we should go about this or that, what we're having for dinner, what we're going to pick up in the grocery store. And just let that all go and just being present.
I'm with you. Just listening to the sound of the robins singing brings a lot of relaxation to me. So what do you specifically like to do for mindfulness when you're walking? We're talking about being more aware of our senses. Is there anything else that you like to do as a practice when you take your walks?
I like to pay attention to what's happening with my breathing.
Okay.
I know you're someone who's very tuned into how you're breathing. And I notice that for me, throughout the day, my breathing gets very shallow. And it's, and I wonder how much of the day I'm spending with such shallow breathing. And so when I walk, one of the first things I do is to really bring my breath deep into my abdomen, to just really open up my whole breathing and just trunk. It's like you feel it all open up.
So you're creating more space for more oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes, I do it now. I can just feel the relaxation seep into my being. I even feel my shoulders relax.
Sort of dropping back and melting.
Yeah, do you feel it?
I feel that too as I walk. It seems like the further I walk, with every step, the things that I worry about melt away. And I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's so nice to have that space where there is no thought, where you're just really deeply appreciating the being alive, the vibration of
I feel like giving you a high five. You know, you're bringing up something that I really value, and that's just giving myself time while I'm walking to feel grateful for all the things that are working well.
And something I notice when I walk and I'm being mindful and I'm letting my thoughts drop is that this feeling of well-being just kind of arises. Do you feel it?
I do. Sometimes it takes me, a good 15 minutes to sort of get into that, because my mind is trying to process the things that I am concerned about, or things that I want to organize about my day. But as I walk, step by step, everything seems to slow down.
It does. It's like tasting a really good meal.
Well, shall we take a few steps forward in silence and sort of
Oh, I would love that.
put the words into practice?
I would love that.
All right.